Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Tyranny. In the last episode we did Lantry's side quest, and we learned that Lantry made some sort of a deal with the voice of Nerat. I think the voice of Nerat made Lantry to spy on his brethren of the Ink and Quill guild sages. But I don't remember exactly what... Oh yeah, the voice of Nerat promised to forgive something. Maybe some war crimes of defying Kairos or something like that. I don't know. They didn't exactly tell us what it was about. I really wanted to ask about that from Lantry, but we didn't have the option to ask it anymore. So whatever. So anyway, we are now back at Tunon's court, and we are about to go and talk to our boss, or should I say former boss, Tunon, the Archon of Justice, and we are soon going to find out that whether Tunon is going to kneel before us and submit to our power, or if we are forced to fight him, because right now Kairos has decided that only one Archon can rule the tiers, and all the other Archons must either submit to that one and only Archon who rules the tiers, or simply die. Submit or die, basically. So we are about to go there very soon, but before that, I want to make sure that we got potions and stuff in case we have to fight. Personally, I hope that Tunon will side with us and submit to our power, just like he did last time when I was playing this game for the first time. So you got some potions. These berries are very good. Okay. You don't have potions. You should have at least this. What is this? Potion of revival. Oh, okay. Okay, well, let's give you this. You're going to be our second support in a sense that Ebb can now also revive allies, just like Lantry can with his ability. You got quite a few potions here, but actually. You got your potion, so that's good. You can take yeah, you can take this as well. There's also this greater healing potion. Okay, let's see, how did I moved the stash. Okay, how did I there's more. I have a lot more. Okay. Okay, so you take this. I don't think that Ebb needs bigger potions because she doesn't have that much health. Lantry shouldn't. Well, let's give some to Lantry as well, even though he has a healing spell. But the question, you know what? What did this do? Weakens the target. Armor penetrated by attacks by 300 seconds. Can I use this now? Yeah. Yeah, let's do that now. I don't think we're gonna need invisibility for her, so take a bigger potion. Quickness for 600 seconds. Yeah, use it. Why not? We might as well eat something as well. Just in case. Because even if we are not going to fight against Tunon, we are most likely going to fight against Blade and Mark at least, just like last time. So before we go there, I'm gonna save again real quick, so I don't need to eat and stuff again in case we lose. Okay, let's go and hear our judgment. No more proceedings will be held for nobles today. This court is closed. This is an outrage. We demand to be heard. Yeah, leave, peasants. Well, nobles, but still. Sorry, I missed what Tunon said. Sorry about that.
Fatebinder, thank you for answering my summons. This could very well be the defining hour of the conquest.
I'm so glad that Tunon is, for the most part, voice acted. Almost fully, but not entirely. Bow to Tunon, the pleasure is mine, your honor. I only came here to kill you. No. We could say nothing too, but... Now let's just be polite and bow to him.
I first want to make it clear why we've assembled today. After the collapse of Vendrian's Well and the start of the Civil War, it became clear to me that there must have been some great fault on the part of the Archons. We come together to root out the source of our troubles, and determine which of the Archons has sown more chaos during the war.
It's most likely the voice of Nerat, at least according to all the evidence that we have gathered so far. But at the same time, he's our ally, so... Well, my character doesn't really give a shit about the voices of Nerat, even though we are allied to him. We do care about the Scarlet Chorus and all its soldiers, but not the leader itself. We want to take the Scarlet Chorus for ourselves. But I haven't decided whether I should go and try to... whether I should try to accuse the voices for causing this much chaos here. But let's see. I think the answer to that question is obvious. Yeah, I thought so too, really. Adjudicator. Giving voice to it here is but a formality to confirm what we already know. And she was Alpetronas, okay. Tunon turns to aim what you can only assume is a stern look. He refocuses back onto you with cool stoicism.
Much has happened since I dispatched you on that mission. With Kairos' mandate that only one Archon may rule the tiers, the verdict is now more important than ever. We cannot allow this conquest to descend into total anarchy. You expressed your support for the Scarlet Chorus at the start of the Civil War, and it would seem your loyalties are consistent with those claims. Does that sound accurate?
Pretty much. I was a faithful agent to the Scarlet Chorus. I served the voice of Nerat to the best of my abilities. I don't want to say that I served the voices specifically. The Scarlet Chorus makes for a strange ally, but I have learned much from them. Either 3 or 1. I was a faithful agent to the Scarlet Chorus. The Scarlet Chorus makes for a strange ally, but I have learned much from them. Well, considering our background, I don't think that our character would consider Scarlet Chorus strange, in a way. So I think that this is the best option here. I was a faithful agent to the Scarlet Chorus. Aye, and remember our friends, don't we? Bloodmunch winks. I don't really know you, but whatever.
Right now, your testimony is worth more to me than your loyalty, but we may address that later. In your professional and objective opinion, which of the 2 Archons is guilty of sowing the most chaos in the tiers?
Okay, so... Graven Ashe, Archon of War? Both are guilty, they should be executed. Well, there's that option too. I could say both of them, really. I mean, we have found evidence against them both. More so against the voice of Nerat. Or should we just try and accuse Graven Ashe? This is so tough, folks. I can always reload and do this part again if I want to. But I rather not. So should we try to accuse Graven Ashe or just both? Because we don't really care about the voice of Nerat that much. Well, I think I can also accuse the voice of Nerat later, even if I go for Graven Ashe right now. So that shouldn't really be a problem. Well, let's just go with Graven Ashe for now.
And so the charges are declared. I'm confident you've come with prepared arguments and research, as is expected of your station.
Yes, of course. I won't stand here and patiently sit through baseless accusation. Albertrona, shut up. Tunon passes her an empty look until she regains her composure and turns back to you.
In accordance to Kairos' legal custom, you will state the crimes against the Archon and offer up your evidence. The court will weigh your claims on their merits. I would encourage you to make as many claims as possible. Bringing charges against an Archon is no small matter. They are not accountable to Kairos' laws with the same rigidity as an average citizen, so it may be more difficult to justify their guilt.
Yeah, naturally. Understood. I won't withhold any legitimate claims from the court. Or just say nothing. I won't withhold any legitimate claims from the court. Yeah.
Provided that you have the evidence to back them, of course. To make a claim lacking evidence will only harm your case in the court's eyes. Is this understood?
Yes, I'll back up my accusations with hard facts. Whatever facts I have. Fatebinder Rogalus. You no doubt recall the categories of infraction to which Archons may be held liable. They are sedition, incompetence, war crimes, and the hoarding of forbidden knowledge. Rogalus nods to you. It is not every day that we are called upon to determine guilt on such a scale. Tread lightly. Well, thanks, Rogalus.
Then we are ready to begin. State your claims, Fatebinder. You may proceed at your own pace.
Okay, Tunon beckons you to begin. I accuse the Archon of sedition, most foul. The Archon is guilty of incompetence, Your Honor. The Archon has perpetrated vile acts during this campaign. I accuse him of war crimes. The Archon is guilty of holding forbidden knowledge. I have no accusations to make, Your Honor. Yeah. Well, since we have all these options here, I assume that we also have the facts and evidence to show him. Otherwise, we would not have these options here, I think. So let's start from the top. I accuse the Archon of sedition, most foul. Sedition, you say? Treachery, rebellion, insubordination? This is a serious claim indeed. Archon Graven Ashe may have an inconsistent history, but his loyal ties to Kairos are well established. Present your case, Fatebinder. Graven Ashe exchanged prisoners with the Vendrian Guard and willfully prolonged the siege. Graven Ashe's daughter colluded with the Unbroken, producing an heir. Yes, but it's not like Graven Ashe even knew about that, or even allowed that to happen. Well, I think we can say both of these, but let's start with this. Graven Ashe exchanged prisoners with the Vendrian Guard and willfully prolonged the siege. A crude fabrication, Your Honor. Ashe was no doubt seeking to lure the Oathbreakers into a trap, though he made no such tactic known to the rest of us. If the great general engaged with the enemy for his own self-interest, then he is not as dependable or forthright as I once imagined. Even in loyalty, he brings great shame to the Legion. Do you have other further evidence supporting the claim of sedition? Graven Ashe's daughter colluded with the Unbroken, producing an heir. I wonder if this favor even know about this at this point yet. This court doesn't make a habit of letting the sins of the child reflect on the father. Yeah, I didn't think so. But I can see a case being made that puts the great general's leadership into question. If you held the voice of Nerat to the same standard, he would be put on trial for each of the hundreds of deserters who fled his camp and returned to their countrymen. This is a sham, Your Honor. Well, yeah, I can argue with that. Amelia was a soldier under his keeping and shared his confidence more than most of the Legion. Her defection is all the more troubling. Well, there's that too. I'm going to allow it. Do you have further evidence supporting the claim of sedition? No more, Your Honor. Then let us move on to the charges. The Archon is guilty of incompetence, Your Honor. Incompetence on this scale is no laughing matter. Lives and opportunities alike may be lost if a military commander performs beneath their expected rank. It's shocking to imagine Graven Ashe failing at the task before him. Go on, Fatebinder. The court's attention is yours. During the war, the disfavored were ineffectual at getting Cairn to follow orders. Yeah, there's that. We were practically set up to fail, Your Honor. Cairn's lack of discipline was well known. How could Ashe hope to keep him in line amid the stress of war? Well, he's a great general, isn't he? The Archon of War should have remembered his station and performed to the best of his abilities. A glaring mark against him. It was Graven Ashe's responsibility to keep the Archon under control. His madness nearly destroyed a critical region of the tiers, and Kairos herself had to intervene. A mess, to be sure. We take this claim very seriously in our accounting. Have you any other claims of incompetence? During the Stalwart campaign, the disfavored marched on Sentinel stand, even though an edict was imminent. I'm familiar with the Legion's march. It was a determined mission to rescue a lost unit of soldiers, among them the Archon's daughter. The reports that reached my ears spoke of great bravery, and yet many lives were lost. Have you any other claims of incompetence? I am finished arguing for incompetence, Your Honor. We should return to the matter of the charges. The Archon has perpetrated vile acts during this campaign. I accuse him of war crimes. I see. In a time of war, much is done for the sake of one's loyalties, but there are those who have justified monstrosities in the name of conquest. The court always desires its Archons to fall within Kairos' laws. I would be surprised if Graven Ashe perpetrated misdeeds on this scale. Tell me of these war crimes, Fatebinder. That his favorite encroached on a Scarlet Chorus operation in the Stone Sea. Oh yeah, it was about meddling with the remains of Cairn. I found a missive in the Burning Library that implicates Ashe in war crimes from before the Civil War. I'm sorry, what? That implicates Ashe in war crimes from before the Civil War. I don't remember that. It's been such a long time since we were in the Burning Library. The Earthshakers wanted to use Cairn to plight the Stone Sea and starve Scarlet Chorus soldiers. Ah, yeah. So this is the Cairn one. What was this then? Well, I don't remember. Well, let's go with this. If the Legion put their Civil War interest ahead of the conquest of the tiers, that shows great contempt for our work in the South. It's an insult to Kairos herself. Are we not at war here? Alpetrona crosses her arms with a shake of her head. The Chorus is a mob of interfering little spies. Do any other war crimes come to mind? I found a missive in the Burning Library that implicates Ashe in war crimes from before the Civil War. The Archon's animosity toward each other is well documented, but we never knew for certain that either of them had acted on their bitterness. We will add this to the record. Well, that's good. If written opinion is a matter of guilt, then I plan on bringing similar charges to every literate fool I can fit in this courtroom. Do any other war crimes come to mind? The Earthshakers wanted to use Cairn to plight the Stone Sea and starve Scarlet Chorus soldiers. Are we not at war with this rabble adjudicator? Discuss the legalities of it all you want. The numbers of these red-clad savages needed to be thinned out to bring order to the tiers. Yeah, but the civilians also suffered from that. Each of us had pledged our loyalty to Kairos and the Archon of Secrets. Platumons inclines his head to Tunon. We expected to serve in protection of Kairos' peace. Ah, Nunovo. Favor 2. This one makes a fair point, adjudicator. The laws of quota and sharing dictate that servants of Kairos will be fed in times of need. The disfavored have clearly overstepped. So let's see, what is this? Among other things, Kairos' laws of quota and sharing meticulously regulates tradable goods. Permits are issued to the serving merchants on an annual basis, but their allowances circulate by a design known only to Kairos and Tunon. A former wool peddler may be restricted to selling only copper, and the subsequent year trade fresh vegetables. Well, that doesn't sound very logical or effective if you ask me, but... well, I'm not the overlord. Tunon nods. Agreed. The transgression here is obvious. Do any other war crimes come to mind? Nope, Your Honor. Very well. Have you another charge to levy against the Archon? The Archon is guilty of hoarding forbidden knowledge. Yes. I think that we found some body of a poor sot who were sent inside the old walls by the disfavored to find something for them. I don't remember what it was exactly, but I remember that somewhat. I don't remember it, and then I remember it, but you know what I mean. A difficult truth to bring to light. The fact remains that Kairos is the keeper of wisdom across Terratus, and there are avenues of study denied us under her immutable law. If the Archon of War is educating himself of forbidden matters, then it is worth deeper scrutiny. Make your case, Fatebinder. I found a dead civilian in the old walls, yes, I remembered correctly, of the Blade Grave. The disfavored sent him there looking for an artifact. I think it was the steadfast insignia. Now that I think about it, we were also looking for it. Come now, we don't need to punish the Archon of War over the wrongdoing of a southerner, and a traitorous one at that. This displeases me greatly. If the Legion thought they could trespass on the old walls by enlisting another to the task, then they were mistaken. The error in judgment could cost them the Archon's life. Can you voice further evidence that the Archon hoarded forbidden knowledge? No, Your Honor. Then, unless there's anything further, let us return to the matter of the other charges. I have made my case to the best of my abilities, Your Honor.
Very well. I have weighed your evidence against the charges.
Okay.
The Court of Tunon the Adjudicator, Archon of Justice, and Counsel to Kairos the Overlord finds Graven Ashe guilty of sowing chaos, holding his interests above those of the Overlord, and causing mayhem in a time of war. The sentence is death.
Well, damn. In my first playthrough, I tried to convince Tunon that the voice of Nerat was the one sowing chaos and doing lots of illegal, shaded things and all that stuff, but I couldn't convince him. But this time we managed to convince him that Graven Ashe is the guilty one. Yes. Fuck yes. No! Please, Adjudicator. Ashe is blameless. This upstart servant of yours has conjured evidence out of thin air. Well, apparently not. I am tired of this quacking ironclad. Can someone put her in chains, or must we resort to a more immediate solution? Bloodmoth cracks his knuckles.
In accordance with Kairos' laws, the court headsman will deliver the verdict and its consequences to our former colleague. I summon Blood and Mark to appear.
Tunon bangs his gavel to the floor. Blood and Mark. Shadows billow and flare ominously, thicker than blood and deathly, seeping and gnashing, eating at the throne room from the farthest edges in, closer and closer, creeping still, until finally, for a single held breath, even the air goes black, and the light has been swallowed. And then there is light again, and Blood and Mark, the Archon assassin, standing before you, shrouded in shades and daggers, and death, and with white teeth flashing in his mouth as he laughs. Kid, Adjudicator. He regards you each, eyes two coals that burn as he speaks. And who will this blade be cutting today? The usual, or someone new? You are to execute the Archon of War, Graven Ashe? Actually, I would like to carry out the execution myself. Ah. That's actually a very interesting thought. We are planning to go and kill him eventually. Actually, I would like to carry out the execution myself. Favor with Blood and Mark. Okay. Now, Now see, that's what I like about you, kid. You are so malleable. He tips his head to you in farewell and amusement, flourishing a shadowy dagger between his fingers. Don't get yourself killed, or I'll have to clean up after you.
The court has greater need of legal minds than it does of headsmen, but I will allow this predisposition of yours as long as it doesn't conflict with your duties. Deliver this writ to the guilty, and execute them with the court's approval. First, there is the matter of the petitioner who so blindly followed their corrupt and reprobate master.
The adjudicator turns her attention to the disfavored and Scarlet Coral's petitioners. Even through his stoic mask, the intensity of his gaze is evident. Your Honor, Albatronas holds her stance with nervous rigidity.
Your association with the traitor Graven Ashe has doomed you in the court's eyes. Just as you share the Archon's protection, you will share in his guilt.
Oh shit.
What of her end, student? For your service, I offer you the freedom to determine the commander's fate.
Well, we don't really know this commander, so we don't really care, I guess. Death let her join the Archon in his funeral pyre. She will forfeit her rank and serve the court. A grievous indignity. Well, we don't even know her or anything, so it's not like we have anything personal against her, so we could just make could just make her serve the court instead. She will forfeit her rank and serve the court. A grievous indignity.
As fair and compromising as ever. Nunaval, escort this one from the court. The time for discipline and reintegration will come after our business is concluded.
Return once your duties are completed and the Archon is dead. There is more still to resolve before this conflict reaches a satisfactory end. Juno regards you with an intense, emotionless stare. Do not dally. Oh, of course not. Of course not, Your Honor. Okay, so we are going to finish our business with Tunon later. Deliver the rigs of execution to Graven Ashe. Okay, gladly. Maybe I should take Barrick with me, because I kind of want to see his reaction to all of this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So, first, let's go back to our mountain spire. I will run a bit faster. So, the mountain spire we go. Any random encounters? No, okay. Okay, Barrick. You got anything to say?
You look as if you have something on your mind. By all means.
I guess he doesn't know. Not yet.
What can I do for you?
Okay, shut up, Barrick. We're leaving.
If you would have me travel at your side, then I am not opposed to seeing more of this degenerate realm. Onward.
Okay, we're gonna leave Ebb behind, I think.
I'll tack homeward. See you there.
I think this is good enough. We don't really have any ranged DPS. Well, Verse can use her bow, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, this should be good. Now Barrick has got a level. Okay, for you, Barrick. Maybe accuracy. Yeah, let's give him accuracy, so he can actually hit stuff. And here, let's see, what do we have? Allows Barrick to engage an additional enemy. Legs of Iron, Rooting Blaze, gaining the ability to push and prone effects, and a large boost to endurance at the cost of the ability to move. Resilient one. When a hostile effect expires on Barrick, he gains a bonus to endurance, will, and magic defense for a short time. Defender's March 1. Barrick and nearby party members take reduced damage. That is very good, actually. Sound of War. Barrick's Glass of Iron bolsters the strength of his nearby allies, granting them a bonus to armor for a short time. Shield Wall. Increases the defensive benefits from shields, which he doesn't use. I think I like this, so let's go with that. Make our entire party a bit tankier. Anything else that I want before I leave? Let's see, do you have potions on you? Only these. Okay, how did I... Ah, there we go. You take 2 big potions. And yeah, what about this, by the way? It's not really any better than what he is already using. Ranging, -1 armor. That could be useful against this favorite. But I don't want to lose all that damage, though. Wait, didn't you have this, Lantry? Alchemist gloves. I guess not. Oh well. Plus 20 control life. Oh, so that's why we have this. Okay. And this is one-handed. Not something that we need. What about... would it be good on me? What did this do again? Plus 10 parry for each engaging enemy. That sounds very good. Okay. Okay, I think we're pretty much done here, so...
Aye.
Let's go to Stone Hearth. Or Iron Hearth. Graven Ashe is entity's favorite stronghold. Defeat Graven Ashe's forces. Yeah. There's quite a few of them. But nothing that we can handle. Okay, just a Crescent Runner, Stone Shield, and another Crescent Runner. This guy should be easy to deal with. Okay, so we go and focus on this Stone Shield here. You attack this one, verse, use that, and you give us armor.
Right.
Focus on the... Wait, did he... Oh, he died already. Okay, that was fast. I knew that the Crescent Runners don't have the highest armor. Wait, that's 9 armor, 13 here. They don't have the highest armor, but I didn't expect them to fall that fast. Trust on that. Attack on this. You throw some pens. Verse, attack this.
Fall before me!
Throw some more pens.
I'll take that.
Come on.
That was beneath.
That was Crescent Runner is
Pay
about to
attention,
die.
kids. You might learn something.
Down the Stone Shield.
Can't do that.
Sunder. Verse, kill him. And there we go. Light armor, leather. Nothing too
Sorry,
useful.
I can't. Aye.
Then these guys. Okay, there's quite a few of them. What are these? Ah, Earthshakers. Okay, they seem to be kneeling down, so didn't recognize them at first. Okay, it's a couple of stone shields and Iron Walker. Okay, I'm gonna go and focus on that Iron Walker there. Actually, before we go, let's all eat something. Yeah, eat that. Yes, and you... I'm gonna actually save that later because quickness is rather good. Attack the Iron Walker. Barrick, attack the Crescent Runner. Actually no, attack this one here. You use Burn Arrow on that. And Lantry.
I will aid you.
Give them armor. Then attack the Crescent Runner. You do that as well. Okay, so let's increase everyone's damage here. Buff Barrack. Barrack is petrified, and that's not good. Heal him. Verse, where are you? You are there, okay. What did this do again? Verse executes a deadly spin in flurry, striking nearby enemies with each graceful movement and causing bleeding with her attacks. Ah, okay, let's do that. Very cool. Very cool. Give her seal. Attack the iron shield. We sunder this.
Aye.
Verse, do something. Knock this crescent run down or something.
Wait up, you little
Then finish off the skewer. There we go. Then attack the Earthshaker. You throw pens at this.
As you can.
Go on here, Verse. Did you get petrified? Or why are you not moving? There we go.
Try something else.
Good. And okay, we can use this again.
I'll take it. Consider it done.
Verse, attack something, please. Don't just stand there. Start this. Yeah, do that.
I'll tear your skeleton out by your ass.
There we go.
At once.
Try something else.
Use your combo ability. Why not?
Iron!
Never mind. There we go. Any loot here? Well, there's some. Some meat, fish. You take the fish. There doesn't seem to be much room. Let's move these. What did this cheese do? Finesse. Okay. Might. I'm gonna give that to Barrack, and you take the fish.
See that?
What do we have here? Oh! Eoya's Calling. Plus 10 control life, regenerating plus 1% health every 6 seconds. The Staff of Tree Branches oozes rejuvenating sap. Eoya's Calling was held by the hierarch of the short-lived school of Mottled Bark, a collection of mages who turned their backs on civilization and studied in the isolation of remote forests. It is suspected that disease or misfortune ended their legacy, since all that remains of them are abandoned items or scraps of indecipherable lore. Okay. We could give this to Lantry, but he can't then use his pen throwing abilities. I don't think so anyway. Well, of course we're gonna pick it up anyway. The stall contains spoils acquired on the battlefield, all of it neatly labeled and organized. And then we got Eric Seal of Resolve and a pearl, okay. We could rest here if we wanted. Right in the enemy's tents. Okay then, let's deal with this. Stun this Iron Walker here, and you, Barrack, attack this one here. You use Burning Arrow on this one here. You give us armor. Buff Barrack. Then attack the Iron Walker here. He's in the weakest state right now.
Come back here.
I'll take it. I need to try a different weapon. I'll take it.
Buff everyone's damage. Verse, use that. It doesn't hit our allies, does it? No, it shouldn't.
Damn thing, here's cloth.
Nice, I really like that ability, it's so fucking cool.
I need to try a different weapon.
Count on it.
Knock him down.
I'll tear your skeleton out by your ass.
Now we got a level, nice.
You got it.
Take me if you can.
For the perfect timing, right before Graven Ashe's fight. Hit that. Drop pens. Buff of armor again, because why not? And we stun this. Sound that. Go down.
Pity you won't enjoy this
go.
as much as I do.
Afraid of death, worm.
And then they open the gate. How polite of them. Disfavored bracer. Okay.
On it.
Before we go there though, let's see what else do we have here.
Curious.
An amethyst, yep. More enemies here. Well, let's deal with them quickly. Oathbounds, these are assassin types. 9 armor, so none of these guys have a lot of armor, so taking these guys down shouldn't take too long. That and burn her.
On it.
Then throw pens at this one. He's the weakest. Knock this one down. I give everyone more damage.
My feet. I've had
And then add sun to that. Buff Barrack. Hit this one hard.
Will do.
Go and stab her. Do this.
Pity you won't enjoy this as much as I do.
We are wounded. How did that happen? We have so much health. What is this? Minus 10 maximum health. Well, it's not that big of a deal, but it's still annoying regardless. How the hell did that happen? I have no idea. Let's do combo on this one here. You throw some pens at this one.
I will aid you.
Sorry about that.
Oh shit, I'm knocked down. Burn that. Use that. This.
You got it.
Now can we please use this?
Flawless.
Flawless. Skewer that. Stun this.
Will do.
On your knees, worm.
That Graven Ashe's Ages, or whatever it's called, Ashe's Ages is really annoying because it keeps healing these people. Give a seal to me just in case. Barrack, hit this.
I'll take care.
Knock this one down.
Take that.
Kill it. There we go.
Consider it done.
What is he doing? Just throwing daggers, I guess.
Too old for this.
Come and face my iron.
Oh,
burn
now I
him.
have to kill you.
Look at these two.
Get back here.
That's funny. He's dead. Now only 2 more.
No can do.
Yes, you can.
What the fuck is wrong with my weapon?
Oh my gosh, they just have rather high armor.
Sorry, I can't.
Yes, you can. Just stun him.
Damn
Oh,
thing
I
couldn't
think
pierce cloth.
Barrack just Barrack just freezed our weapon. Nice. Jesus Christ, how long are we have to hit him on until he finally dies?
You got it.
There we go. Okay, guess I am going to rest in one of these tents. I'm sure that Graven Ashe don't mind. Some iron ingots and bronze dagger. Nah, it's nothing special. Okay, and we got a level there, so... Accuracy would not be bad, but let's give us more damage. And here, let's see. One-handed mastery. Point to fallen ally and command them to rejoin the fight. Swap positions. Vigilance. While wearing only heavy armor, gain an additional bonus to armor and a bonus to recovery. And allows basic attack to strike multiple times. Yeah, you know what, let's take this. There we go, and then let's have a quick rest, since we can. Yeah, let's rest for 8 hours. Graven Ashe is so polite, waiting for that 8 hours. But yeah, even though these fights that we have had against these people earlier have been ridiculously easy, I'm gonna save here just in case, because I don't think that Graven Ashe is going to be that easy. Okay, let's go.
Yes.
Graven Ashe, it's time to die, I'm afraid. And there he is.
So, you see fit to grace my halls with your presence. This will be the last time. I have no wish to consort with traitors. You have held back this campaign against the Tears long enough.
Look who is talking.
After I grind your bones into the dry earth, my disfavored will take back this realm for the vaunted North, and you will be forgotten.
Deliver writ of execution. Tunon has declared you a traitor against Kairos and sentences you to execution. Or, according to Kairos' law, you are the only traitor here. Yeah, let's go with this. According to Kairos' law, you are the only traitor here. Graven Ashe accepts the parchment with a shaking hand. He pores over the document, his lips moving as he reads, his brow slowly raising in dawning disbelief.
Unreasonable conduct? Sowing discord? Disrupting the campaign? Had I known that Tunon's High Court was capable of such deception, I would have swatted the adjudicator out of the air!
He crumples the order and casts it down, turning to you with a grimace. Heavy footsteps interrupt the Archon of War as Barrick steps between the two of you. And this is why I brought him, because I want to see what happens.
Fatebinder, this doesn't need to happen. Please! It is short-sighted for Archon to stand against Archon. The two of you would be more powerful as equals and collaborators. I beg that you consider another option.
The Archon of War would not have this any other way, would you, Ashe? I brought you here to choose between us, Barrick. Where does your allegiance lie? Fall in line, Barrick, you fight for me. I kinda like both of these. The Archon of War would not have this any other way, would you, Ashe? I brought you here to choose between us, Barrick. Where does your allegiance lie? But I think I like this one the best. The Archon of War would not have this any other way, would you, Ashe?
Do not force me into mediating your squabble. The protests of your companions are nothing to me. As far as I'm concerned, they are all as corrupted as you.
You mean Barrick, too?
Archon, no! I am still your good northern soldier through and through. My loyalty, my place in the phalanx.
Gone. All of it. We are finished, and I remove you from my legion and my protection.
Oh, shit.
No sooner will I return to the north than your family will be disgraced, your celebrated name made to rot in the public square.
Ashe turns to you with hatred.
Precocious upstart. You would draw your weapons on me here, at the seat of my power? I have an army, a family at my disposal. You have nothing but arrogance and your inflated delusions of power.
Okay, and then we start to fight, I guess.
Teach this one a lesson. We will not suffer insubordination.
Okay, so it looks like that we are going to fight his army one group at a time. Okay. But I really feel sorry for Barrick now. Ah, poor Barrick. Okay, so there's Iron Marshal Erenius. Oh yeah, I recognize that name. She was at the base camp in the Inventor's Well in the second. In the first act. Okay, so stun her. Then we have Iron Walkers and Iron Shields. Yeah, these guys are gonna be tough because of their high armor and shit. Buff everyone.
You got it.
Knock this one down. And buff me. Try to knock this one back. Do that.
I'm on it. Damn!
This would only hit this one here. That Lantern is down, that's not good. Not good at all.
Thing couldn't pierce cloth.
We have to focus on someone. This one, he's about to die. And let's drink a potion here. Lantry, give her a seal, because they seem to be focused on me, which is good. Now we just need to kill this Iron Walker here fast. So just go and attack him, and you frozen your weapon.
This is useless. I should try something
Come on,
else.
kill him.
Damn.
There we go, good. One down. Then I guess we could focus on this one. Where am I? There, for some reason. Here. Sunder. Hit this one. You could use that now.
Thing couldn't pierce cloth.
Attack this one. Lantry is in a bit of a trouble. What did this do again exactly? Yeah, do that.
Sorry, don't do that.
This was not... once per rest. Ah, shit. I didn't notice that. This was terrible. I'm so dumb. I'm so fucking dumb. I should have used this instead.
Wait for it. This'll be fun.
Okay, try to stun him. This one is about to die. I might have made a big mistake by using that once per rest ability. I didn't realize that it was once per rest. This is once per rest as well. We don't want to use that.
Damn thing couldn't pierce cloth.
Buff her. Knock him down.
Consider it done.
Did we buff everyone's damage? Well, we're gonna do it now. Sunder.
Damn thing couldn't pierce cloth. Right.
Ignite your weapon in flames.
Fuck is wrong with my weapon?
There we go. Then this one here. Barrick, where are you going?
I'll tear your skeleton out by your ass. Fuck is wrong with my weapon?
And then Erenius.
Damn thing couldn't pierce cloth. On it.
Okay, heal verse.
As you command.
This is useless.
Stun her.
I should try something else. Fuck.
There we go.
Waves, my legion! For the north!
Okay, just Crescent Runners and an Earthshaker. Yeah, they are not much. You set him to flames. Barrick, you focus on this, and we go attack these guys.
Right.
On your knees, worm!
Draw some pens, and you focus on this Earthshaker here.
You got it.
Freeze your
I
weapon.
will aid you. Graven Ashe protects.
That was a nasty knockdown. Oh, everyone knocked down. That's not good. Sunder. Heal me when you can. There we go. Then attack
Not a
this
problem,
one here.
boss.
Draw some pens, done this.
Will do.
Didn't work. Knock him down then.
This is not a fight you can win. Attack, my soldiers!
Okay, and then Oath Bounds. Let's focus on this one here. You come here as well. I'm gonna stay here and tank these two.
Not a problem.
I wonder, I will have to fight all of these guys here then. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. Knock this one down.
I don't think so. Pity you won't enjoy this as much as I
Spin
do.
around. Heal me.
Consider it done.
Damn thing.
And I'm wounded again. That's so annoying. What did we marked? Okay. Blinded. Right, okay.
Couldn't pierce cloth.
Well, it's not too big of a deal. I mean, it's still that minus 10% max health. I can deal with that. Yeah, taunt one of them.
As you command.
Come and feast my iron!
Not a problem, boss.
This. And I need some healing.
Damn my eyes!
Give me a seal as well.
Bleed out, you little shit.
Some armor. Come on, die already. There we go. Heal.
Damn thing couldn't pierce cloth. I'll tear your skeleton out by your ass.
Come on, die already.
Damn thing couldn't. No dice.
And knock her down. Knock her down.
Fuck is wrong with my weapon?
It actually healed so little. Maybe we had a debuff or something.
Don't throw your lives away, my northerners! I will handle
Oh, and now you come to fight. Okay.
this upstart
And Barrick went there first. I guess he's really mad right now.
myself!
Okay, everyone, attack. Burn the old man. Give this to armor.
You got it.
Buff me. Give us some more damage.
You got it. Pity you won't enjoy this as much as I bet.
Oh my god, shit. Shit. Drink a potion and
Bastards!
using a potion as well, and we drink this.
Stronger.
And we got a level as well. Freeze your weapon, ignite your weapon.
This isn't.
If only I could knock him down or something. Let's see. He's bleeding and fierce demeanor. -1 resolve. Okay. And Lantern, where are you going? Buff me.
Working.
Give me a seal. Then heal. Make him bleed some more.
This isn't working.
Go there and shoot an arrow. Stun. Sunder reduce his armor and stuff. Do that. Draw some pens.
Will do.
I think my wisdom is fine.
Yeah, we still got the seal, and give a seal to Barrick then.
Finally catching up to my aim.
Oh shit. Now this orb would be very fucking useful. You do that and let's just spray that. Actually no. Drink that first. Drink that. Drink that. Drink that. Ah, he went... Lantern went down. Shit. Why am I going there? Okay, we have to survive without Lantry then. And of course, none of these three have revival potion on him.
Damn thing couldn't pierce.
She seems to be in trouble.
Cloth.
Go further away. Burning arrow. Might as well use some once per combat abilities. Let's see if we can stun him.
Await my signal!
Flames! Put me out, my legion! Put me out!
So do that. Verse, go behind him.
Fuck is wrong with...
20 armor, that's what it
I'm
looks
on it.
The pain.
He's about to die. Sunder, Barrick, give him the killing blow.
Fall before me!
Drink. Then attack. Sunder.
Aye.
Yes, he's down. Speak with the voice of Nerat. Stricken, the Archon looks down on his blood-stained hands with disbelief. Beads of sweat roll from his brow and glisten at the corners of his eyes. Graven Ashe turns his attention up to you. The last of the fight has left him, and nothing remains but the final vestiges of a defeated man.
A word, please. Humor an old man and his regrets.
Ashe glances about the disfavored corpses littering the countryyard. His soldiers quake as his strength departs him.
Ashe, you can't leave us. The disfavored need you still. Without you...
Didn't you hear, Barrick? He disowned you. Barrick trails off, his words failing him. The Archon of War's face contorts into a rictus of anger. Bloody sputum leaps from his mouth as he opens it to shout. Nothing. He stares into Barrick's twisted visage and his own features soften.
Peace, son of Barraconin. The North will remember me. All things come to an end, as your friend here is about to learn.
Ashe turns to you. Say what you would, Archon.
You are on a path to incredible power. A path that I walked long ago. There was strength, victory, triumph. Everything an Archon of War should expect from a life so accomplished.
He takes deep breaths through his nose as he clings to life.
But there was also pain. Had I another century to describe it, I could not explain the punishing agony of my devotion. My soldiers grew to depend on me, and I gifted them my protection. But I also took their harm upon myself. I had the strength to endure, for a time. Every gutting, every crushed bone, every death. I took it all upon myself to spare my troops. You must be prepared to do the same.
Why? Are we going to get your powers now or something? Well, go on.
Your rise to power is no matter of personal glory. It touches all who trail in your wake. When you ascend, you won't be alone. Far from it. There will be others who look to you. You will be responsible for them in more ways than you can know. Take care with those who follow you. Depend on each other, but harden yourself to accept the burden of their love. devotion can bite deeper than any spear.
He looks to your assembled company with a mixture of sympathy and regret.
I hope that you are prepared for what comes next. Because...
He grits his teeth as a fresh wave of agony threatens to overcome him.
Because Kairos will not make it easy.
Oh, I'm counting on that. His energy is spent, the Archon releases all of his tension, and for an instant his face reflects deepest peace. Graven Ashe, the last of the great northern warlords, dies before your eyes.
Archon! Archon!
Barrick,
Damn you, General, get up! Get up!
Barrick balls his hands into fists and locks them at his side. Ah, poor Barrick. He still cares for the general even though he just disowned him not too long ago. Seeing that one fall is like watching a spire hit the ground. Somehow I thought I would enjoy it more. Verse frowns to herself and shrugs.
We actually did it! We slew the Archon of War! I'll document later. Right now, I think I need a change of pants and a good cleansing vomit.
After several attempts to write in a trembling hand, Lantry tosses his quill aside, letting out a long sigh as he paces in tight circles, shaking his arms with nervous energy.
We must rest soon.
Indeed. And now they died too. Well, I guess it's because the only reason why all these people, all his soldiers were still alive was because because he was just carrying their burden and pain and stuff. Because if he didn't, these guys would have died in battle a long time ago to all various wounds and stuff. Okay, so the entitled favorite is dead. Now, can we pick up his mullet? Of course we can. Peacemaker. Masterwork, obviously. Oppressing on weapon crit. -4 might for 20 seconds for enemies. Devastating on weapon crit. A little push, okay. And we also got Blade Storm, which we got to taste in that battle. It was very devastating ability. Release blades of swirling death. The energy within Peacemaker covers the area with lightning, dealing slash and shock damage to all nearby enemies. Damage scales with Peacemaker's renown. Before he became an Archon, Graven Ashe wielded Peacemaker in service to his king. Each of the great northern warlords was gifted a weapon of extraordinary power, and all of them, save this one, are said to hang in Kairos' trophy gallery. In spite of its age, the iron is lovingly preserved and treated with regular applications of oil. The word absolution is carved down the length of the haft in runes that predate Kairos' dominion. It can be inferred that Ashe added this personal touch after his fall to disfavor, though he would never achieve what he sought. The great general kept Peacemaker close at all times, and shared its history with no one. Legends dating back centuries imply that its lightning-wreathed head changed its aspect every 100 years, cycling between fire, water, storm and gravelight in no discernible order. Even the name, Peacemaker, is a topic of scrutiny. The name only became a matter of record after Ashe surrendered to Kairos, implying that Ashe made his peace when he laid the hammer at Kairos' feet. Very nice. This is two-handed, right? Yeah, it's two-handed, so we can't use it, unfortunately. And then we got this Ashe's Favor, Vigilant, plus 5% health while has wounds every 6 seconds. Holy shit, this would have been so good right now when we are wounded. Of course we are gonna take that. We are gonna take this bad boy. You are quite the Peacemaker, indeed I did. And then let's do all these corpses.
I'm carrying too much.
And there's some more loot here. Might as well loot all of them. Iron Marshal's Heirloom Blade. Two-handed. Iron Guard Boots. Okay. Lots of cool stuff. These reports list all known Scarlet Chorus outposts and strongholds as well as troop compositions, it's safe to assume that Graven Ashe has his own eyes and ears within the ranks of his enemies.
Will do.
Okay, so, let's see. I'm gonna give this to myself, of course. And I think I'm gonna give this to Barrick. I think it's only fitting that he gets to wield his former general's weapon.
This will serve me well.
Indeed it does. Damn, it looks cool. And he got the Peacemaker ability as well. Nice. Now, anything else that I want to do before? Well, I want to rest, obviously. So let's do that real quick. Oh, and Verse got a level. So, Verse. Yeah, let's make her deal more damage. And here... Let's see. Mocking Iron, that's taunt, no. Melee critical hits damage enemies near their target. Okay. Attacks made with bows gain armor penetration. Burst pins a target's feet with an arrow, helping them so they move slowly. For much longer. Yeah, let's do that. It's basically an upgraded version of Burning Iron. Okay, now let's go and rest. Okie dokie, and now we have to go to the Voice of Nerat at some point, but before that,
Sorry, I can't.
let's go back to Tunon and report him that Graven Ashe is dead. Although I wonder, should I just end the episode here? Let's see, how long have we been playing? Okay, so this is the save that we started. 63 hours 14 minutes, 64 hours and 7 minutes. Okay, less than an hour. And let's not forget the fact that I'm also going to edit out all the loading screens and stuff, so the video is going to be quite a bit shorter. Now let's just go to Pastor City for starters. Might as well finish our business with Tunon. I don't really care about this right now, so let's just go. Whatever that is, I don't really care enough to read that. Okay, but before we go, again, let's check our inventory and stuff. Let's do this. Usually got some potions. Good. We also got some. Goes there, and might as well give these two to him. I think I should give at least one big potion for me. Yeah, this doesn't help us here, I don't think. It will be good against the Bane, but not here. I think this is good enough for now. And then Barrick. Now where is the weapon ability of yours? Okay, here. It goes, let's put it here, and steadfast stand. Oh, I completely forgot. I didn't realize we had this. What did this do? Plus 6 resolve for 60 seconds. Plus 60 defense against push attacks for 60 seconds, and 60 defense against knockdown attacks for 60 seconds. Lots of 60s. Okay, do we have any other abilities that I have completely forgotten about? Does it look like it? No. Okie dokie. And before we go, let's eat and drink. You know the drill. I'll eat that. You do that. and you do that. And now I'm gonna save again. Okay, let's go.
At once.
Will do.
I have returned, Tunon.
With that unpleasant business out of the way, we change course to another serious matter. One that puts into question your conduct as a member of Kairos' loyal followers.
Okay, sounds serious. Well, continue.
You have made quite a name for yourself, Fatebinder. Stories of your deeds have spread through the tiers, and all of them have reached this court. Some actions have consequences. We will see what your actions have wrought. The court has its own charges to present, and invites you to answer for yourself.
Am I on trial, Your Honor? I expected as much. Bring me your charges. This is an outrage. I am servant of the court. Well, am I on a trial, Your Honor?
Yes, and I would ready yourself to form a defense, because your testimony could augur your doom.
Well, shit.
The trial begins now. I recommend that you treat these moments with deserving gravity, as they might be your last. Don't attempt to lie or evade answers. I will judge you in the objective eyes of our overlord. Is that understood?
Yes, Your Honor. I don't recognize the authority of this court to judge me. Yes, Your Honor.
At least your civility remains intact. You are on trial for transgressing on the Overlord's authority, breaking the laws of the Empire, bringing mayhem to an otherwise orderly conquest, and meddling in concerns that fell beyond your station. Our directive to bring Kairos' peace to the tiers has suffered, and you will answer for the part you played.
Boss, excuse me, but who is making these charges exactly? Can't be disfavored. Well, not anymore. Well, let's see what's going to happen. Fatebinder Kallio. If you don't mind, Adjudicator, we are on familiar terms with the Fatebinder here. Should any inconsistencies require our input, we will add our voices as testimony. She nods to Regalus and then turns to you with an unreadable expression.
The court has inquiries into your conduct. I first call your travel companions to speak on your behalf as witnesses to your character or accomplices to your crimes.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure that Lantry and Verse are going to speak positively about me, but Barrick, I'm not so sure about him.
Who will speak on behalf of the Fatebinder?
But then again, Barrick was part of the disfavored, and the disfavored are now gone, and Graven Ashe was deemed guilty to the charges that I presented, so his opinions may or may not really carry that much weight anyway, but we'll see.
The Ironclad Commander will step forward, if indeed he has the strength to walk.
Barrick does not show any sign of waking up from his numb stupor. I guess he still hasn't gotten over his dear general.
Will anyone else speak on the Fatebinder's behalf?
I guess that Barrick is not willing to talk, okay?
Scarlet Fury, you who sacrificed your old life for this one, step forward.
Me? As if the likes of me has any business speaking in a grand hall before the Archon. Why, I've murdered enough folk to stack their bodies up to the podium 10 times over. Your Honor. The Fatebinder and I get along like a couple of cats. We scratch here and there, but there's respect to be had. Sometimes I think we agree on too much, but can't fight everyone.
Thank you, Verse.
I suppose I've had worse bosses, and I suppose I've had better friends. But this one's something special. I've killed for her, and I'd do it again.
Ah, Verse.
Will anyone else speak on the Fatebinder's behalf? Let the aged chronicler step forward.
If it may please the court, I will speak true. I have had the honor and privilege of shadowing the Archon. A dream come true for someone so eager to witness history in the unfolding. I can say, with conviction, I am following greatness.
Thank you, Landry. And if required, I could produce my travelogue to back my claims. I have noted the good with the bad, and I think you'll find the Archon has been a force of order and balance. Exactly what you should want from a Fatebinder.
Will anyone else speak on the Fatebinder's behalf?
Well, there is no one else. Unless one of the... Oh wait, there's only two. So, unless one of the other Fatebinders here want to speak for me. I think Nunoval was the one that really liked me, but he's not here, unfortunately. I wonder what my other companions would have said if they were here right now. Oh well. Evidently not. The time has come for the Fatebinder to offer her testimony. During the conquest, you protected a pack of beastmen who had slain a patrol of disfavored runners, claiming that the disfavored could not kill them because they were protected by Kairos' peace. I do not understand your argument. Were the slain runners not subject to their peace? Do Kairos' laws now extend to all of the beast tribes? I must admit, I don't remember this. Not at all. Maybe he's... Oh yeah, I think he's referring to the Stonestalker tribe in the Stone Sea, and we helped them to kill the disfavored. Let's see. The beastmen were conscripted to the chorus after killing the disfavored, but before the Legion tried to claim their justice. They were ignorant of Kairos' laws during the slaying, but they were protected by them after conscription. Yeah, but that's after we killed the disfavored. I judged Kairos' conscription a worse fate than execution by the disfavored. In both cases the beasts would face death. By conscription they took some tearsmen with them. We were at war. The Kairos needed recruits more than the disfavored needed their honor satisfied. I think I'm gonna go with this. It may not be the best option per se, but it would be true to our character, I think. The beastmen were conscripted to the Kairos after killing the disfavored, but before the Legion tried to claim their justice. They were ignorant of Kairos' laws during the slaying, but they were protected by them after conscription. We were at war. The Kairos needed recruits more than the disfavored needed their honor satisfied. Yeah, I didn't think so that he would like it. The adjudicator seems to rise a few inches higher, the light around him dimming visibly. He gestures at you with his staff. Justice does not bend knee to expedients, Fatebinder. His pronouncement lingers, the echoes filtering through the chamber even as the Archon sinks again to the carpet. The war effort means nothing if we disregard the law in its conduct. Maybe I should have gone with the first option. I can always reload, but still. You entered the old walls, a clear violation of Kairos' law. How do you answer for this perversion of justice? Do you think yourself above the law? Circumstances took me there, your honor, not greed. Well, yeah, that's true, we never really went there because greed. The transgression was necessary to complete my tasks, the law stood in the path of justice. They were open and available for plunder. I claimed the resources with him before they could be used against us. He's not gonna like this. My only trespass came in pursuit of trespassers that I might punish their transgressions. Does Archon's privilege not grant an Archon the right to administrate their domain as they see fit? Do not my spires rise from the old walls? Do not my senses flow through them? The transgression was necessary to complete my tasks. Circumstances took me there, your honor, not greed. Yeah, let's go with this simple answer. This may bear further investigation, but the time for that has passed. I'm willing to believe that your actions in the tiers took you to these forbidden places, and you saw no other option. This does not change the immutability of Kairos' law. Ever since you arrived at the tiers, you have proven stupidly tight-lipped. Your speech is often skilled as if by some great terror or apprehension. Can you even answer for this anomaly, or are you too simple to manage it? Say nothing. I'm the strong, quiet type? Yeah, pretty much. In my dispensation of justice, I find it most useful to let others do the talking while I observe and allow them to incriminate themselves. It's a tactic I picked up from watching your interrogations. This might actually maybe impress him. It's a tactic I picked up from watching your interrogations. Tunon says nothing. His alabaster mask, expressionless. Kallio messages her forehead. Like master, like apprentice.
I have one final question, Fatebinder. You were brought to this campaign to adjudicate the disagreements between the two armies. After your arrival, matters quickly escalated into a civil war. Did you knowingly join the conquest of the Tears to sow discord in your wake, or were you merely a victim of circumstance?
It would be the latter, my honor. Whatever harm I have done, the Archons have committed 100-fold. I recognized the Archons' corruption from the start. It was only a matter of time before they turned on each other, and I was prepared for that eventually. Yeah. It was very obvious that the two didn't like each other, and that they would gladly sabotage each other's operations. I joined this conquest for the glory of Kairos, but I'm less certain that the Archons did for the same reason. Well, our character does love combat, so this could also... This will actually be more to our character. You're not seriously weeping over the failed campaign of this backwoods land of savages. Kairos can send more troops in a fortnight. You credit me with starting a civil war? Adjudicator, I'm flattered. I think I'm just gonna go with this one. I joined this conquest for the glory of Kairos, but I'm less certain that the Archons did for the same reason.
It's possible, even likely, that the Archons traveled south with their own agendas. I make no secret of the fact that the more worthy of the two would have inherited the Tears to rule as their domain under Kairos, and ambition got the better of them both. They were expected to conduct themselves in a professional manner, as were you.
And we have been professional all this time. Well, most of the time at least. Regardless, Tunon favored 3. Conduct aside, the fact that the Archon's corruption is an assumed fact speaks to the success of this Fatebinder's mission. I don't know about the rest of you. He glances towards the other Fatebinders, or only one because there's only one Fatebinder there, but I find that mildly encouraging.
I am finished with my line of questioning. Have you any closing remarks for the court?
Though I have never strived to bring peace and order to this shattered region, I recognize that our work is an uphill battle and well worth the struggle. Sorry, did I say never? Though I have ever strived. Okay. The years have shown me that war and conflict can change the face of the Tears. I am the hammer that pounds ore into a workable shape. Kairos' peace is a lie. The Overlord holds dominion because we are ignorant to alternatives. The better Overlord stands before you, ready to define justice as she sees fit. I don't think our character would be that ambitious, at least not yet. I just wanted to say that I recognize this court's authority to judge me, thank you. I challenge you to a trial by combat. Prepare yourself, Archon. The years have shown me that war and conflict can change the face of the Tears. I am the hammer that pounds ore into a workable shape. I like this. Yeah, let's go with this.
I see the conquest has left its mark. Thank you for your testimony, Fatebinder. I believe I have enough to make a ruling.
Okay. Let's hear what he's going to say. What's our judgment?
After weighing the charges, this court finds you...
Yes.
Innocent.
Oh, thank
Against all reason or expectation, I find you innocent. Your testimony was sufficient to justify your deeds, your self-appointed authority, and your undermining of Kairos' law. I can hardly believe it myself.
Oh, thank God. I was so afraid that our first answer that we gave him to his first question kinda screwed us over, but it didn't. Thank God for that. Tunon raises a trembling hand to his mask. Adjudicator, are you unwell? Regalus takes a cautious step. Leave him. I want to see how this plays out. Kaliel leans forward with interest.
Archon, your presentation in the court today has shaken many of my core beliefs. Things I held sacred under Kairos' law are now uncertain.
He looks at his gavel with a sense of bewilderment.
I once thought that Kairos was the sole overlord. The notion of rising to her echelon of power and influence wasn't a concept that existed for me, for anyone. You have proven her wrong. What's more, you understand justice and law better than she ever did. Better than even.
Upon his mask, the corners of his eyes crinkle as if in agony.
I am willing to accept you as my new sovereign, if you'll have me.
Well, of course. I accept. Together we will rewrite law and lay the groundwork for a new empire. Serve me well. Serve me as you served Kairos. I ask nothing more. Another vassal added to my collection. Marvelous. Alright, Zack. I have no desire for a simpering errand boy. Prepare yourself. No. I accept. Together we will rewrite law and lay the groundwork for a new empire. Okay, we are being ambitious now.
My gavel and my justice are yours. I will execute your laws as you draft them, show mercy as you see fit, and bring to ruin all who would reject you.
Well, thank you, Tunon. Our former boss. And there he comes, Bledenmark. Silently, Bledenmark seeps from the shadows. He glides forward, palming two black-bladed daggers as his eyes dart between you and Tunon.
Adjudicator, kid.
He greets the both of you with a curt nod before stating his claim.
Allow this blade to cut to the point. I have an objection, or two.
He twirls both daggers, fingers moving deftly in and out of shadow, the movement nearly hypnotic and wholly blurred. And all the while, his brightly burning eyes bore into yours. Stopped first, titter nervously. Buddy! Old pal of mine! What's the problem? Nah, that doesn't sound like us at all. Well, really? You have to do this now? Yeah, I don't like where this is going. I'm not some kid, I'm an Archon now. You do understand who you're messing with, right? I'm not some kid, I am an Archon now. You do understand who you're messing with, right? Yeah, but then again, Bledenmark is supposed to be centuries old, so... Yeah, he most likely sees us as nothing but a kid, an upstart. Really? You have to do this now? Gain favor with Bledenmark. He smiles pleasantly, teeth gleaming in the darkness.
Look, it's not like I have a grudge against you. I just can't let you live on Kairos' orders. I'm sure you understand.
Oh, yeah, sure, of course. I can tell you have been waiting for this, and she told you this personally, did she? Kairos' mandate doesn't require either of us to die. We only need to bow to one another. Tunon is willing to swear to me. Why won't you? Aha, you're just doing your job. No, I don't understand. Enlighten me. In that case, I'm happy to settle this with bloodshed. Well, we already knew that Bledenmark was going to kill us. He even sent us a missive telling us that bluntly. So, I don't think that we even can convince him to bow to us even if we tried. I can tell you have been waiting for this, and she told you personally, did she?
Kairos has given me free reign of action to protect the Overlord's interests. The semantics are of little concern to her, though I admit they will greatly affect you.
It would appear the court headsman is determined to make his stand. Under normal circumstances, I would curb this behavior with a swift execution. However, we have long since abandoned normalcy. There will be a trial by combat then. Bledenmark's claim against your own. Justice will win out, and the will of the true Overlord will be evident for the living to witness. You may begin when ready, Archon.
Oh, okay. You don't have to do this. Neither of us has to die here. Ready your weapon? I guess I have no choice then. In that case, I'm happy to settle this with bloodshed. Yeah, let's just go. Without further word or warning, the Archon of Shadows dissipates into darkness. The lights in the room flicker and dim as he surges forward in attack.
Your trial begins anew, Archon. Prepare to defend your title, your innocence, and your very life.
Yes, we're gonna do just that.
I am a
Okay, so I remember Bledenmark being a real pain in the ass in my first playthrough, but that was only because I didn't have any potions on me. So this time it shouldn't be that hard. He keeps teleporting, so that's gonna be annoying.
shield wall of life.
Okay, he attacks Barrack. Fine. What did this do again? Ah, it just gives defense and stuff.
Self.
Okay, and try to knock him down.
Will do.
Use the Pierce the Burning Arrow or Eternal
I'm on
Flame,
it.
rather. You use that, good.
I'll take care of it.
And then, draw some pens.
Consider...
Did you? Ah, guess it didn't work. Knock him down.
Good aim.
That never works for some reason. Drink a potion at this point. Do that. Oh shit. Make him bleed.
Filthy hands off me.
And he's immune to taunted. Okay.
You got it.
Oh shit. Switch places with him. Lantry's in trouble. There we go. Use that. Another burning arrow, might as well. Trust.
Will do.
Oh shit, I forgot these guys. And I'm wounded again. Jesus. Forgot these guys completely. But if he... Ah, he's at full health. How the hell did that happen? Okay, so... Let's send Verse to take care of these.
You got it.
There's only 3 of them. Can I... Yes, I can. Stun. Buff me.
Twisted till I hear the snap.
There, good. Attack this one then.
I'm on it.
Ah, he teleported all the way there. Okay.
On it.
Don't know why, but whatever. Good. At least our talent procs from killing
Now I...
shadowy mirror images, whatever they were. Drink that. Give her a seal as well. Sunburn.
Happy to kill you.
That is beneath me.
Throw some daggers. Not daggers, pens. Do that, and we try to stun
As
him.
you command.
Hobbled, okay. Let's try to stun him again, and Eternal Flame. Yeah, she has to see. Great.
Holy shit! Focus!
Oh, now she's wounded too.
Hurts when I hit, doesn't it?
Yes, very, very much. Combo ability?
My command! What a rush!
Come on, use the combo.
Great. You...
I guess it just failed. Throw more pens. Yeah, use that.
As you command.
Shit. She doesn't have the seal. That's not good. Well, she should. Well, she will have one very soon.
See
Never mind, we were too late, but let's just revive her. Yeah, do that. It should reach these guys too. Oh wait, did we already? Didn't we use it? Apparently not. Use it now.
Hurt.
The Lantern is in a bit of a trouble.
You got
Disappear.
Doesn't.
Go and stun him. Do that.
Try that again.
Nice. Now we have better defenses. If only we could kill him already. Can I stun him with this?
I hit.
Not sure if we stun him, but try to knock him down. Lantry should come back very soon. Give a seal to Verse. Shit. Potion. Lantry, come out. Okay, seal to her. Burning arrow. Sunder.
On it. Not.
He's about to die. Knock him down, fast, please. Do that. Kill him.
You got it.
There. Oh wait, never mind. He didn't die. So freaking annoying. Revive her. Rectify them for a short time. Don't think that we need that.
Got it.
He's about to die. Use that.
The trick is to keep twisting till you hear the.
Didn't die. That was a bit underwhelming, to be honest. Like, kill this guy. Out of the way.
Count on it.
Come on.
Nice one, kid.
What the hell is happening now? Suspended. Okay. Where did he go?
Aye.
Well, let's take these down.
That's how it's done.
Okay, where is he? None. Oh wait, never mind. At first I thought that thing's name was None, and I was like, what? Give her a seal. Heal.
Till you hear the snap.
Ignite your weapon in flames.
It doesn't.
Die already.
One, kid.
Oh, okay, finally we killed him. Golden, glowering eyes, white with surprise, the Archon tumbles to the ground, coughing blood as dark as the shadows that billow and ebb around him. He clutches at his shadowed ribs and grins.
Look at you. The surprise of a lifetime.
He gasps, drowning as his lungs fill with blood. The light in his eyes dims as his pupils seep blackness, expanding to fill the whole of his eyes. A look of meaning passes between you, his fingers sticking into the ground.
Don't die too easily. Won't look good for me.
We have gained wrath with Tunon for some reason. But okay, whatever, he's working for us now.
This brightness is blinding.
Master, if you'll join me upstairs, I will pledge fealty to you in the lawful manner.
Ah, okay, we can do this before we end the episode. I wonder what Brother Mark dropped. Most likely his daggers, which are going to be great for Verse, I'm sure. Binding of shadows. So, gloves, basically. Shift into a shadow version of yourself. While in this form, deal bonus arcane damage with each attack and gain bonus damage reduction. These effects scale with Binding of Shadows Renew. This bracer once worn by Blade and Mark is made of an unfamiliar substance, part velvet, soft darkness and part hardened insect sheathing. It is said that the darkness is more oppressive when an Archon of Shadows walks the face of Taratus. The magic stemming from his power draws on the substance of shadows with an air of welcome and invitation, treating the dark less as something more than an arcane force. As such, a bracer that allows the wearer to embody their darker self has overtones of danger and risk. Just looking at it too closely causes your vision to swim and sends a wave of nausea rolling through your gut. Okay. Didn't get his weapons or anything, unfortunately.
Yes.
They looked really cool. So I think that it's time to get rid of the weeping whispers, and give her this instead. Oh wait, not that.
Hey, this looks fun.
Not that one. Where is it? Here. The Binding of Shadows renewing ability, Shadows Embrace. Okay, let's give it to her straight away. It's this. Okay, we need to rest after this as well. But before we do that, and before we end this episode, let's go and talk to Tunon. One last time. The next episode could very well be the last episode of this Let's Play, folks. Finally.
Archon, change has come to the Tears, and in time it will reach the Empire itself. You are the agent of that change, and even I could not have predicted what impossible heights you would reach. The time has come to take up the gavel and usher in a new age of structure and law to the Tears. You will henceforth define justice for the rest of us. I will follow your lead and endeavor to follow your design.
We got 172 rings. Copper rings, I take it. That's surprisingly little. Well, whatever. I don't even know why he gave us that money, but oh well. Your loyalty and confidence are appreciated. This gesture is meaningless unless you supplicate before me. Yeah, that is kind of true. This gesture is meaningless unless you supplicate before me.
If you command it, then nothing is beneath my dignity. The court offers you obeisance for your generosity and devotion to law.
Oh yes, baby.
Go and represent the strength of law. Be the example the Tears require, the force that keeps them together, and the hope for their future under one rule. Let your justice know no mercy but that which you impose. Civilization itself will bend according to your design. Never forget this.
Oh, I won't. Except Tunon's field. Yeah, that quest is now, excuse me, completed. Let's look at our quest log real quick. Speak with the voices of Nerat. Yeah, we're gonna... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, we were supposed to go and talk to the voice of Nerat before we go and fight Graven Ashe, but... oh well. He just must be happy with that. And third decree. The voice of Nerat orchestrated the depths of Verse's sisters in service to his own twisted ends. Travel to Cacophony with Verse at your side to confront the Archon of Secrets. Okay. Barak is no longer blessed by Graven Ashe's protection, so your Smith ally may now be able to remove his armor. Oh, okay. Fuck yes.
Will do.
So that's one way to get rid of the armor. So you know what? You know what? before we are going to end this episode, let's go and free Barrick from his prison. So, to the Smith ally. Wait, who was that? I think it was the one in the Stone Sea. Let's see. So, secluded forge. So yeah, I think it's this one. But before that, let's go and let's go and have a rest. Okay, I could talk to Sirin and Eb and Gilshin Shadow and listen to what they have to say about all of this, and I think I'm gonna do that in the next episode, but for now, let's just have a rest here on this bedroll. Or in this bedroll, rather. Okay, and then let's go and free Barrick. Okay. So, Lucentia. Fatebinder, I didn't really expect to see you again. What with everything? Lucentia wipes her palms on her filthy robes. It's Archon now. I'll take more than a few Archon-led armies to do me in. Yeah, it'll take more, okay. It's Archon now. Of course, Archon, apologies. You bested the Archon of War. That's an incredible feat. A legendary feat, provided the Overlord doesn't rewrite the telling of it. I suspect I know why you are here. She glances at Barrick. Getting him out of that armor is no simple feat. It's a part of him now, fused into his muscle and skin. Anything that gets him out of it, well, it'll be akin to peeling him like a potato. The outside come off, sure, but it's going to take some of the good stuff with it. Oh shit. Not the good stuff. I've given it some thought, and I have a possible solution. I don't think you are going to care for it, though. Or who knows, maybe it'll be your kind of thing. Well, I'm listening. Without Ashe's protection, Barrick stands very little chance of surviving the removal of his armor. That said, I know of a ritual to ease the process. It requires a component with as much sympathetically in common with the individual as the armor. In a word, blood. Because of the iron in it. Yeah, because of the iron in it. Precisely. Very good, Fatebinder. What was the purpose of this rite? They use it for taking malformed armor off of the dead without further mangling the corpse. Only the disfavored are worthy of iron armor, and we bury our own with their arms. Or buried, because they don't exist anymore, Barrick, remember? Then the Forgebound must be preparing for a time when one of those no longer remains true. Okay, go on. Unfortunately, given the connection of the alloy with the Overlord's Edict of Storms, the blood will need to come from a ruler. Royal blood, enough to fill a tub. And what with Kairos' forces reaping the tears of their rulers, it's a component in short supply. Will Archon's blood serve? I know of a baby from Stalwart. Oh, Jesus Christ, no. No. And besides, I don't think that the voice of Nerat is willing to hand her over. But then again, the disfavored are gone, so there's no reason to keep the Edict of Storms alive, and thus the baby alive. Tarkis Ari had noble blood, didn't you? 100 Blood's name suggests blood to spare. Well, will Archon's blood serve? Perhaps in the case of Graven Ashe or Tunon. Given that Archon blood might have any number of other unknown properties, I would be very, very hesitant to use it. Tarkis Ari had noble blood, didn't she? Is she even alive? I think we spared her. 100 Blood's name suggests blood to spare, and 100 Blood, she was the leader of the Stonestalkers Beastman tribe, but she is now dead as well because of the voice of Nerat. If only we were a noble, then our blood would suffice. 100 Blood's name suggests blood to spare. Is it a beastman name? I hardly think that would suffice. Of course not. What of the statue of Queen Siperos at Etherin? How many gallons of her blood does she cry in a day? Decided to join us, Barrick? It's a statue or a queen, not an actual queen. It's a statue of a queen. I think there's a typo there. It's a statue of a queen, not an actual queen. That's not a bad idea. Would it work? Or decided to join us, Barrick? He stares blankly at you. I'm well familiar with the statue. The sages wanted to pry into it, but the Vendrian Guard wouldn't let them anywhere near, save for those who fought in their ranks. Is it the bloody tears of a dead queen? A portrait of the blood to be spilled in defense of Apex. Improbably mineral-rich water. Given that the waters turned red when Kairos' forces invaded, there is likely a metaphysical, if tenuous, tie to the Overlord. Etherin Ruins, we can go there again. I think the Etherin Ruins was the very first, was the location where we started the game. It should work perfectly. If you can haul a barrel of the stuff out here, I should be able to release Barrick from his cage. Probably. Okay, so we can't release Barrick from his prison right now. Return to Etherin Ruins. Okay, we can do that, but I'm gonna save that for the next episode. So I'm gonna end this episode here then, and in the next episode we are gonna go and have a quick visit to... Where is it? Where's the Etherin Ruin? There's the entrance well, but... there it is. So in the next episode we are gonna have a quick visit back to Etherin Ruins. The nostalgia. And then we get the 1 barrel amount of blood from there, bring it back here, do the ritual, and then release Barrick from his prison. And then after that, I think the only thing left to do is to go back to Cacophony and confront the voices of Nerat. I don't think that he's going to be very happy about the fact that we just went and killed the Graven Ashe without him and his forces. I actually forgot about that. I totally forgot about that. If I hadn't forgotten about it, I would have gone to Cacophony first, tell the voice of Nerat about our plans of killing Graven Ashe, and even having Tunon's blessings because he deemed Graven Ashe a traitor. And then we would have gone to Ironheart with the Scarlet Chorus forces. That's what I would have done if I had remembered that. But oh well, I can't do anything about that anymore. Well, I could reload, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that again. So anyway, that's my plan for the next episode. So until then, thank you for watching once again, and see you next time for more Tyranny.